We wanted to build something special just for you. Hi, I'm Sean Zalmanoff, one of the coaches and founders of Next Level Loan Officers. And last year I had an epiphany. I wanted to go back to doing the two things that I love the best inside of the mortgage world. Number one, that was helping people buy houses, and number two, forming relationships with loan officers. So on October 4th was my first day at my new company and leaving the corporate exec gig. So we decided what better way to help you in showing you the things that I am doing on a day-to-day basis, the mindset that I have, the activities, the ATMs that I'm doing, and just talking about how all things work so we can help you. We look forward to you tuning in and watching everything that we have in store. I will see you on the inside. Oh yeah, you know, if it's 6:28 in the morning, that I'm just leaving my early morning beat down. My head is right, my body is right. I'm ready to start the day, feeling great after a good President's Day yesterday. Man, you know, hold on. I gotta show you this sunrise. Now I know video doesn't always, cameras don't always do justice to a sunrise, but man, one of the things I love about waking up early in the morning is getting the privilege of seeing the sunrise. It's a good day when you get to wake up, you get to work out, you have 2 feet on the ground, you got air in your lungs, and you get to see a sunrise like that. It's just a good day. So yesterday was President's Day. Worked a half day, got some things done, and some paperwork that I needed to do for a warehouse line, and I was getting another retirement account established. We're switching over our retirement plan at the office, and I got that knocked out too. You know, I mentioned when I was talking yesterday about a book that I'd listened to with my son on the way home from our ski trip, and that book was called Getting to Neutral. And you know, it's interesting because my father, like, he always talks about, you know, you ask him how he's doing, he's like, oh, you know, woke up, got 2 feet on the ground, it's a good day. And it's always been interesting. It's stuck with me, but it's like, man, that's such an old man dad thing to say. And but in hearing and listening to the book, Getting to Neutral, you know, it's amazing how really important it is. Just like I was saying to you, how it's great to get up, have my feet on the ground. How it's so great to get to see the sunrise that I'm staring out my window and looking at, because not every day can you fill your life with positivity. Not every day can you always just wake up, or you have things happen to you that pull you back down. And so it's hard to always be Mr. or Mrs. Positive. But one thing that we can be and that we can work on every day is not being negative. And that's what that book, Getting to Neutral, was all about. Like, you know, when bad things happen, you can't flip the switch always and just be like, all right, I'm positive, life's great, everything's great, and now I'm just going to be, you know, Mr. or Mrs. Positive. But what we can do is be grounded. What we can do is put aside the negativity that's happened, and just get to neutral gear so you're ready to shift from that point. And I read a lot
of Marcus Aurelius, the Daily Stoic, meditations, and I've read a couple essays that some of the Stoics have written, and it's really interesting because that's just so much about what life is. It's getting to that neutral state. It's appreciating where you are at this time. One of the most impactful things that I've read is, only that which I give power to can have power over me. If my kid's screaming and I let that, if I give that power to have power over me, to ruin my day, to have impact on my morning, well, that's because I chose to. If I don't give it power, then it doesn't have power. When that realtor sends a deal somewhere else, when that client chooses another lender and decides to pay more, get worse advice because, a realtor that you don't work with convinced them to do that, those things only affect us if we choose to let them have power. And so I realized, when my dad, the reason I've never realized how much of a stoic and how much of how good my dad's been his entire life about getting to neutral and just being grateful for what he has. And it's really a pretty awesome position. I'm glad I'm going to give him a ring today and tell him about it. And I hope that you listening to this, I hope you can get to neutral. I hope that when things come today that are going to upset you, that you're not going to be able to flip it and flip the script and be like, oh, everything's great and I'm positive about it. But can you choose not to give it power? Can you choose to just be like, okay, what's next? What is the next thing that I need to do? Didn't win that deal. How can I go get 3 more? Can I call 3 more realtors today? Hope you have an amazing day. Peace. It is 6:38 on this fabulous February morning. You're seeing that right. It is 62 degrees outside. And I'm Sean Zalmanoff, coming to you with your morning weather report. I just got done working out with my boys, and it was another great morning. Hey, men, and I've probably told you this before, but if you are looking to accelerate yourself physically in the morning, and some other ways as well too, but it starts physically, check out F3. You can go to F3 Nation, and it's a free men's workout group, always held outside, and there's probably one close to you. I think there's 3,000 different sites that people are working out at throughout the country on a daily basis. So you can probably hear it. I'm battling a little cold. Had it a while ago, went away, came back. But it's just like everything that we have in life. You can choose to let it hold you back, or you can push through. And I've been getting up in the mornings and still pushing through it, because working out in the morning, getting my head right, and starting my day doing hard things just makes me better. So I'm gonna go home and get the family ready. I've got a busy day. Kellen and I are recording a couple podcasts, and I will have more for you today. Peace. Hey guys, it's 9:37. I just pulled into the office. As I mentioned when I was recording videos this morning, by the way, traded out the Mortgage Pro shirt for the Got Mortgage shirt, so I can record a few more videos here at the office as well too. But on a bit of a serious note, I mentioned yesterday that I was going to call my father. I was talking about some stoic things and how I really didn't realize how stoic of a man that he is. And I didn't call my dad yesterday. Don't worry, it's not too terrible, but it is kind of something that you're thinking right now. And so I got a call from a friend of ours, who my dad's big in the pet adoption world, does a lot of volunteering there, and another friend of his her name's Melinda. And Melinda calls me this morning, and as soon as I see my phone ring at a little before 9, I'm like, oh shit. Like, I'm like, what just happened? What is she about to tell me? And first she's like, I was like, hey Melinda, what's up? How you doing? You know, pretending like nothing's wrong, but I knew something was wrong. And she's like, hey, just want to let you know, your dad's looped up on morphine right now, and he can't remember your number. And so give him a ring. And I thought she told me he was getting his bladder taken out today, which I don't know, but that does not sound good. So he is getting his gallbladder removed today, and I was able to call him, talk to him, and he's good. You know, my dad and I have a very interesting relationship. I didn't talk to my father from the time I was 7 till I was 17. My parents went through a really messy divorce, and so we just didn't connect during that time. And so since we have connected again, it's always been a more of a friendly relationship, and you know, we're close, but we're not like really close. I see my dad, I mean, he lives in St. Louis, and I see him a few times a year. I don't talk to him every month. And it's just an interesting relationship. But one of the things I mentioned in the book, Getting to Neutral, and just in that Stoic philosophy, like, you know, my dad, I was talking about, you know, ask him, how are you doing? He's like 2 feet on the ground and breathing, and he's just such a neutral person. And I've always thought it like he tells the same stories, and you know, that's just my dad, and he's my dad, and I love him. But I wanted, and I shared with him a little bit this morning. I'm going to share more with him when he's not high as a kite on morphine. But I want to share with him, like, why, you know, he's 80 something years old, how he's lived that long and how lucky he is, and especially he's been in amazing health. I think he takes like a vitamin and an aspirin every day, and that's it. And still operates a forklift for this company that does the pet adoptions and food and all that. But like, I almost, after years of just having this distant relationship with my dad and realizing something really special and powerful about him, I almost never had the opportunity to tell him what I thought and what I've realized. And so I hope that you, listening to this, watching this, have somebody that you can reach out to, somebody that you know you need to tell something to. Tomorrow's not guaranteed for any of us, and don't miss out on the opportunity to tell somebody you love them or something special about them, especially somebody you love a lot. Peace. Hey guys, what's up? So 9:56 here, and Megan doesn't know probably why I'm talking, but that's my girl. And
We are having an early team meeting because Kellen and I have a couple podcasts that we're going to record. So I'll probably show you him if he'll grace us with his presence here in a few minutes. It's a banging day. Again, I hope that message about my father resonates, and I hope you're calling somebody. Hey guys, what's going on? So it's Wednesday, and we record a lot of podcasts on Wednesday, and it just so happens that we have Shane. No, we don't. We have that's Kenneth. That's Kellen right there, and you know those guys. But yeah, we're just getting after it. And if there's a word of advice that Kellen and Kenneth could give you for this hot Wednesday tip, it would be go watch a whole lot of our podcasts if you haven't, because it will move the needle in your business. So you all just saw us with Kenneth Travis, and now Kellen and I are joined here by Sam and Anisha Malden. If you don't know these people, did I not say Sam and Anisha Malden? The Sam and Anisha Malden. Yeah, so we're about ready to record another podcast. They are an amazing people, an amazing husband and wife mortgage team in Hotlanta. So if you're around that area, you should look them up. Hey y'all, what's up? It's a little after 1 in the afternoon, and we have Lead Pops working on all the endpoints of our website. And so that's my girl Emily. You see her. We have Nick Meisowitz, who's like head of pretty much everything Next Level. Now I know you guys know Jason Frazier, but Nick's the guy that actually does all the work. So just in case you know, let Jason know that you know Nick, because you'll just be more special that way. What's up? It is 8:45 in the morning. Still on this beautiful Friday. I'm heading to the office right now, and you know I've been thinking a lot about a topic that I've been reading in philosophy and studying that the Stoics have said, and only that which I give power can have power over me. So like, you know, if this semi that's in front of me right here decided to cut me off, it would only have power over me if I reacted. Now, if I wasn't paying attention and smashed into the back of it, yes, that would have power as it crushed my truck. But if I did not get mad, if I was just like, oh man, probably didn't see me, it wouldn't have any power over me versus me deciding to get incredibly upset about it. If my child does something crazy that I choose to freak out about it, then it has power over me. And if I choose not to react to it in that manner, not to get angry, then it doesn't. And it also sets a much better example for my boys as well when I do that too. I asked them the question very often recently of, you know, how is that working for you? Is freaking out about that working for you? And so I just, as we go through the things in the day, like I've talked about before, man, that referral went somewhere else, or this happened, like, you know, choose what you give power to. Because no matter how dry your well is, how tired you are, like, anger is always there. Like, it is just waiting. No matter how drained you are, it's like, it always can take more power from your body if you choose to get angry about something. And I just think that we all have to remember that and really understand that, so we can move forward powerfully and give power to the right things in our life. This has been a day in the life of a top producing loan officer, and I hope you have found insight and watching what's going on this week to accelerate your personal life, to accelerate your business life, to clear some space in your mind so you can show up better for your family. That is what I promise to deliver to you every week. Until next time, friends, I'm Sean Zalmanoff. Peace out.